a lot of guys show up in this situation as phonies, as fake niggas, as, you know, people who are not themselves. So they're not being who they are from the jump.
What's this all about?
Click the link below to get the ebook Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks, or go straight to mr.locario.com right now to get your copy today.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So real quick, I'm going to tell you guys why women lose interest in you quickly, okay? I'm going to tell you why they lose interest in you quickly. So you might be dealing with a girl that you're really feeling. And you're like, man, this girl could be like wifey. She could be like, you know, that chick, and you really like her and you want to continue things and you want things to go down and so forth and so on, right? But what happens is you start to notice she loses interest, right? She might start to fall back. She's not calling you as much or whatever it is. Now, one of the main things that a lot of guys don't get as to why women lose interest is that, God, all this shit is falling on me. Anyway. The reason why a lot of you know, women lose interest is because of the way you show up in the situation. So what do I mean by this? A lot of guys show up in this situation as phonies, as fake niggas, as, you know, people who are not themselves. So they're not being who they are from the jump. You understand what I'm saying? So what they'll do is that they'll try to be who they think the woman wants them to be, or they think they're being what they think women want. So for example, you have guys out there who will lie, manipulate, lead with their wallet, you know, try to give women a bunch of materialistic shit, you know, and just be very surface level when dealing with women when they first deal with women. And so what happens is that you can't really maintain that for so long. Right? Some guys will even pretend or act like they're more confident than they actually are in order to, you know, get a girl. So on the front end, you know, she's probably liking the way that you're acting or being, and, you know, she may think that you're this guy that you're presenting, but you're not really that guy. And then so what happens is that that confidence that you're pretending to be falls by the wayside as she starts to see that insecurity, right? Then what happens is that you're in a situation where, you know, you leading with your wallet is showing that you're not the type of guy who has any substance to you. And she starts to realize that. You know, you start to act one way at the beginning, and then as time goes on, you're acting differently. So what happens is that because she sees that you're like this, she's going to lose interest because it's hard for her to grasp onto anything that is consistent. And the reason why you're not consistent is because you're not authentic. You're not real. You're just doing shit. You're not really showing who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? You're just being however you think you need to be to get her, and you're pretending to be something you're not. Right? And a lot of this also, you know, comes from a lack of game, a lack of you know, understanding yourself, believing in yourself and shit like that. Because see, what happens is that the woman needs consistency in order to get attached to you emotionally. Now, because you are inconsistent, because you're not being yourself, you show her inconsistency, which makes it hard for her to get attached to you. You understand what I'm saying? See, guys who are consistent, guys who are, you know, authentic, who are real, they have a hard time getting rid of women because these women fall in love with the guys that they are. Versus the guys who are pretending to be something, these women see that these guys are phony at some point. They see that they're fake. They see that they're on some bullshit. And so when they start to notice that and see that, they see the inconsistencies, and then they start to lose interest. Because you are not the guy that you were pretending to be. You are not the guy who she thought you were. So then she's like, who is this guy? She can't get attached. because there's nothing to get attached to. So in order to keep a woman interested, you have to be you from the beginning. And what happens is that when you're you from the beginning, she sees the consistency. She starts to get emotionally attached to you because she's investing a lot of time and energy in who you really are. And she gets used to that. She starts to like that. She starts to depend on that. She starts to rely on that. And that's what makes her want to keep fucking with you. But if you're one of these assholes out here thinking, oh, I gotta pretend to be some asshole, some bad boy, I gotta, flash all this money, I gotta buy her a bunch of shit, I gotta love bomb her, I gotta say good morning queen and text her all that dumb shit. When you can't keep that up because that's not really you, she's gonna lose interest. So a lot of guys talk about women, in the red pill, they talk about women monkey branching and hypergamy and all this other shit. And the woman's gonna leave you because of this and blah, blah, blah. And what you gotta understand is that at any moment a woman can leave you. It's not like there's some foolproof way to get a girl to stay with you forever and all that other stuff. That's just how relationships is. Shit can end at any time. But what I'm saying is that you're more likely to have a longer term situation with the woman the more authentic you are. And especially you have to be that way from the beginning. From when you said hello the first time. You understand? You have to be that guy from the jump. A lot of motherfuckers put on a show and pretend to be a certain guy and then wonder why the women lose interest. And they lose interest in you because they can see there's a crack in your armor. They can see that you're faulty. The mask is coming off. And then the real you approaches and she's like, who the hell is this nigga? I don't even know if I like this guy. First of all, I don't like him because he was pretending to be somebody else, so I feel deceived. I feel hoodwinked. I feel bamboozled, led astray from this motherfucker. And then she starts to not respect you. Then drama or disrespect happens. And then eventually she bounces when she finds somebody new or better or whatever it is. So, if you want to make sure that you can keep a woman interested, understand the name of the game is authenticity and consistency. If you are the type of guy who's all over the place, the guy that switches up, lies, manipulates, deceives, you're going on in all these different directions, women are going to lose interest in you. And if you do have a woman who sticks around for a while, it's usually because she's at the same level of insecurity as you. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple. So if you want a woman who's going to stick with you, fuck with you, and be with you like that, right? When it comes to her really being about you, you have to be about you first. You can't be scared to let who you are shine and then find women who are attracted to who you are.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.